Grace, how are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you? Cool. This is fun. Wow. Okay.
Oh, God. There I'm gone.
Oh, you don't have to be gone.
I don't want to be gone.
Oh. There was like a video camera at the top and it said start video. Yeah, that one. Okay. So anyway, there was a couple things that we wanted to, or that I wanted to chat about, and a couple of you, like Beth, had come to me and wanted to chat about some particular things too. So we'll have, just a conversation about whatever and anything. So everything and anything. Alrighty. First thing that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about is, did you guys all watch Sherry's lives on the what was it titled? Like how you can be stuck, or how this could be making you stuck as a leader. And she's talking about like your group pages and letting your leads go, and that whole thing. You guys all watch that?
Yes.
Yep.
So I thought that was so good. I was just like, it was like a kick to the gut, And so anyway, from that and from Black Status Retreat and from a lot of conversations with Sherry and other mentors and people that I look up to, I've been trying to figure out what my problem is, because I've got problems. And so I need to apologize to you guys, really, first and foremost, is that I totally took my foot off the gas, and I've kind of freaked out and stepped back a lot lately, not just because of Facebook jail. And so I need to apologize for that. I apparently have issues with feeling I feel like I don't really have anything to add. There's so many great leaders and so much out there, and I just feel like it's going to be redundant and dumb, and I'd rather just stay quiet, And so anyway, Sherry kicked my ass, actually, quite literally. She was like, knock it off. This reeks of employee mindset. That was what she told me. She used the word reeks. So I was like, okay, you're right. She's like, you need to get in there and wake up and take ownership. So I'm sorry, and I'm doing that. Okay. So holla. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. Black Status Retreat was a really huge awakening, and aha moment. And then Sherry's videos on top of it and all of that stuff. So all of that being said, I talked to Jen too, and I asked for her support in this. And, I said, it is way too easy for me to sit back and know that you're going to do it. You're going to handle it. My leaders love you. They're going to go to you. They're going to get everything they need from you. And so it's way too easy for me to disengage and disconnect. And I've got to stop doing that. Or else I'm never going to grow. My team's not going to grow. And I'm not showing them the example of the women that they can be, Hi. Hi. So anyway, that's all all the backstory, I guess, and what I've been kind of battling with and trying to work out and get up the courage to do something about. And so I told Jen that I need to focus on our team pages, right here in this leader page, and in Looney, that Black Status page, and obviously my circle, and I asked, like I said, I asked for her support in all of that. And so I removed my circle from Follow Your Arrow. And I really liked what Sherry said when she said, if our teams are in 100,000 different pages, then that's all they're doing all day long is reading posts, and they're not working on their own business. And I totally see that in myself. But also I see it in my circle, we become these professional students. And so I'm not asking you guys to remove yourselves or anything. If you want to stay in there, I think that's great, because we can get great content and share with our teams. But anyway, I just wanted to share what I was doing with my circle, and if that was something you felt like was a good idea for your circle, then great. But I'm making a commitment to be the leader that you guys need me to be, and to be involved and active in our team pages. So that is my spiel, I guess. Thoughts?
Woo! I like it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, that doesn't change much for me. My circle's small and growing, but small. So I didn't really, when that group came, I joined it and I've told them about it, but I didn't add a bunch of people. So because for the most part right now I have these like really transitional kidnappers. So I I ask them what they want to do and they're all just like, no more groups. I'm like, okay.
Right. They're like, we're done. And I told Jen that I absolutely want her to be a part of our group too, you know, and be able to like support and encourage and share. And there's so much that we can learn from her, and that our teams can learn from her, you know. I just said, I want to be able to bring that, just like what Sherry was saying, bring that into our groups though, you know what I mean? So they can still learn from Jen in our group, or they could still learn from Bree Richardson in our group, or they could still learn from Sherry in our group. You know what I mean? So that was, oh my gosh, my nose is all purple. So anyway, I just wanted to be open about that and upfront. But Beth, you had brought some stuff up that you wanted to chat about, right?
I'd had, since our partnership was announced, I have a lot of women that I work with locally and just kind of nationwide that are affiliated with Beagle Freedom Project, and animal testing has been, you know, a big thing for my customers. And it's something that I care about too, of course. Right. So with the partnership and with the history and, you know, the brands that Cody represents that definitely do condone animal testing, that came up as a big concern. So that's definitely something that I'd been excited to hear about the feedback from Black Status Retreat and kind of see, you know, I know what they said the day of the announcement and I totally understand that, but when you email support, the answer that comes back is not necessarily something that I can repeat.
Right. Super generic. You're like,
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Then let me just find that page, those pages in my notes. Hold on.
And if I had other stuff, remind me what I had, because I don't remember.
I know. I don't remember either.
Melissa, I like your little bun. I keep looking at it.
I'm so proud of my bun.
It's cute.
Let's do it.
So proud that my hair is long enough to do. Plus, I can go like 6 days without washing my hair when I rock it.
Awesome.
It's winning. It's total winning.
Yeah. I have some thoughts about the Follow Your Arrow group.
Okay.
I think I have some girls who would be super pissed if I remove them.
Yeah.
I think they're active in that group because Jen and so many leaders are active in that group. I know that I totally go to Lash Queens before Looney Leaders because I know I'm going to get an answer faster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that group could phase out, and our dependence on Looney or on Lash Queens could start to phase out if we see that you're more active and more available.
Right. Absolutely. No, I totally understand that. And I'm definitely not asking you guys to take your teams out of the group, you know, like definitely not what I'm saying at all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like you said with Melissa, like the kind of shared ownership, and like Tina has been great. I know she's not on, but if there's a recording and she watches this, shout out Tina, because she's really been great about like on the Big Looney page. Like, and I mean, it's been really hard with being the Facebook jail situation has made this whole thing like a whole other thing. But just seeing that like constant activity, and like that's something that, you know, we could all take a little bit more responsibility for, like on the big team page, being more active. Because like I like having my pacing partners in my team group. Yeah. Then even when my circle is quiet, I've got all my leader people who will be really chatty, and that just makes the energy.
Yeah. I totally agree.
I just don't I don't have time.
I know.
To devote to like the Looney Lash Lady group. Like I just don't. I feel like I'm spending. And Sherry Brown says, like, don't, and Megan McKinnon says, don't coach. Like,
right.
It's not your job. And I feel like I spend a lot of that time in my circle and on the phone with girls and whatnot, and I'm not growing my own personal business.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Your personal business is first.
Yeah, but the girls need coached too.
Right. So Deb Erickson, whatever, the lady that came and spoke at Black Status Retreat, she had a really interesting suggestion for us. So she said, she was talking, I talked about this on that one call I did last week, where like there's 1% of people are going to be, whoa, I don't like that.
Oh, I'm trying to fix it. I'm sorry. I don't know how.
Okay, well,
keep going.
So 1% of your of the people in your company or whatever are going to be, she called eagles. So it's like Bree Richardson's Chicken and Eagles video, if you saw that. And 20% are going to be business builders and working their business and all that. But the 1% are going to be the eagles that like they're going to do it no matter what. Okay. So she said, work with the 20%. So it's kind of like the run with your runners. Be on the lookout for your 1%. And she said, and the other, the 80%, have a really good soup that you can put them in and let them marinate. And I really liked that. She said, whether that is your team page or, and it's filled with great content, or you have like some kind of whatever, however you run your business might look different for everyone. But for us, it's these team pages. So she said, have it with great content where they've got the access to files and videos and the energy and the excitement and that, fellowship, but drop them in the soup. And it's not that you like ignore them or whatever, but it's the whole thing that we always say, walk with the walkers and run with the runners. But the way she said that just kind of like was a light bulb moment for me. Like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. She said, some people, they may come out of that marinade and they're awesome. And others like, hey, they're surrounded by good content and they've got it going on that way. So I thought that was a really good suggestion, to not feel like that pressure of like, okay, every single person on my team, I have to be giving the same coaching, like, energy and time to, because that's not necessarily true. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been very focused on my team page. That's pretty much like the sponsoring awesomeness that's been going on pretty much since the beginning of the year, that I've just been adding them to my team page and like asking them, like, then I'll just share a video from the pop and they're like, I can't see it. And I'm like, do you want to be in that or not? Like, I'm just asking everybody, like, I'll give them the pop, and if they want to be in Looney, and that's it. Like, that's really it. So that they really stay focused, especially in the beginning, just on your team page. I think that's the party. Yeah. That's the place to be. And I do a lot, like your video before, Debron, that was so good about treating them like your best customers. I do a lot of like selling on my team page.
You are so good at that, Beth.
Like, I run it like a VIP group a lot of the time. But it also, like Trish, who's like this girl I met in a mommy makeup group, total kidnapper. But today she was the only one who commented on convention, and she's like, hey, I live an hour from there. I'll go to that. And I was like, really?
That's amazing.
Okay. Like, so that's why I really like the culture that, like, just having them in that little hut. Yeah.
No, I totally agree. I love that. I think about the things that like hooked me when I first started, and it was absolutely the team page.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have been added, and felt like those not immediate, but made those relationships and those close connections with people right around, in my team, like, I don't think I would have stuck around, it's that relationship that grabbed me for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Beth, the other thing that you had brought up was Maria.
Oh yeah.
We all make faces.
Well, that's
I have done so much freaking talking about this woman today. I can't. Oh, well, my gosh.
That is from whence my animal testing thing sprung. That is from whence it, for lack of a better word, from whence it leapt. It leaped from there.
Oh, get there. Maria.
Is this only going, like, this recording will only go to the leaders page?
Yeah.
Please.
Absolutely.
This is not a YouTube situation.
She,
I can pause the recording.
yes.
Is it working again?
Yes, it's recording.
Okay, Melissa, what was your idea?
I think now would be a good time to start talking about why we're with Unique, why we chose Unique, why we stay with Unique.
I love it.
Mhm.
So we could ask all of our teams to do like little tiny clips where they share why they're with Unique or why they're staying with Unique, like you said, and we could put them together in a team video collage of some sort.
I love it.
Love it.
Awesome.
That's a fun idea. Like Beth said, that's a good sponsoring tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And
Okay.
I'm making a, DeBron and I talked about this. We have a Looney Lash Ladies Gmail account, and through that, we have a Looney Lash Ladies YouTube account. And we're going to be putting, like, sponsoring videos that have been made by our team in a sponsoring section of that YouTube video. And then new presenter training in a section under that YouTube training video. And it'll be unlisted, but anybody with the link can see it. So we can always make that video super generic by putting it in there.
Oh, nice.
And we can make it listed so that anybody can see it, but it'll be a generic email account, not attached to anybody.
That's a good idea. Yeah, Tess had asked me if she shared that idea with me about making like playlists for for training using any of our videos. And so I told her, actually it was right after, no, it wasn't when Maria left. So I don't even
Before.
Yeah, but I was like,
I did that with my team, and I was telling you about how I did it for my team.
Oh yeah. And I said, I would love to do that for everyone, but I would only want select people on there. Like no Maria size of videos.
Yeah.
But now that's a moot point, so. Okay, cool. Okay, I was going to tell you about the animal testing stuff from.
Yes, from Black Star Street. I have to run downstairs, but I'll catch the rest of this on the replay. And thank you for sending me that info because it did already help me with somebody today. So I super appreciate it. And I like seeing all you guys. Bye.
You should do these often.
Yes.
Or Zoom meetings.
This for
It's
sure.
not on a Friday night because I want to look like I have a life.
Yes, it doesn't always have to be Friday night.
No, not Friday night. We can totally do it other times. Okay, so yeah, Beth had asked me about this stuff, the animal testing, in a message, and then she had said like, we should do this on a leader call or something like that. And so let me pull up what I told her so I don't have to like rethink about it. But basically at Black Status Retreat, we had like a product class about like how they make products and everything. And so they talked a little bit about the testing that they do. And I personally specifically asked Jesse Allen about the animal testing on ingredients and completed, products. And he said that we do not test on animals and our ingredients are not tested on animals. The raw materials, nothing is tested on animals. So then people asked about Leaping Bunny. And Derek said, hold on. Derek said that when the benefit outweighs the strain or the burden that it would put on our company, that we will pursue it. And he kind of just left it at that. That Cody does test on animals, right? Something like that, or
Some of their brands.
We don't have to, even though we're in partnership with them, just like they said when they announced it, or shortly after. And Derek said that in the contract with Cody, to make any change, it's in the contract, first of all, that we don't have to follow those, guidelines or whatever in our production. But he said to make any changes at all to the contract, they have to have a unanimous vote by like, I don't remember the name of them, but the leaders, on the board or whatever, and he is one of them. So he personally, could override anything that they were trying to do. So that I felt like was really comforting, you know, that he really does still have way more say, you know, than we were I think that a lot of people were thinking. They were concerned about that. So we don't really have to worry about that. We did specifically ask about putting some sort of label or disclaimer or something, not disclaimer, but some sort of something on like a claim on our website that says that we don't test on animals at all. And Jesse said he heard us and he would take that back. So I am confident that that will be something that they're working on, because it was like a big, like all across the board, everybody was saying, yes, this is something that we deal with all the time. And we all believe Jesse and Derek, but I can't tell my customers Jesse said so. You know, and I literally told Jesse that. I was like, Jesse, I believe you, but I can't tell Sally Sue. She doesn't care, you know? And so he was like, absolutely, we hear you. We understand your concerns, you know, just know that you're heard. And so every time they've said that, it may take longer than we like, but they always seem to remedy and make things right. So I'm confident that something along those lines will come. They did talk about the testing that they do, and they have like outside third-party companies that do our tests all over the world, and so it's not like it's unbiased and all of that stuff, and it's actually humans, like people that volunteer to be tested, you know. And so they do the allergy testing, and like they listed a whole bunch of them, all kinds of different tests they do. It takes 6 months for just one of the testing cycles. So it's really lengthy and in depth, and I can send you guys, or I'll post these. I have all these typed up papers, so I'll post these in Looney Leadership for that. And they do it at different phases. So they do it at the ingredients phase and the final formula phase. So, and he said they really have had to go like back to the drawing board even after the final formula. And mind you, he was saying all of this like when it was being recorded and legal was in the room. So this wasn't just like chatting at lunch and a slip of the tongue or telling us what we want to hear. You know, this was legit information. And so I thought that was super helpful. And another thing to keep in mind, if this is getting brought up by your customers or people on your team, people have brought up the China thing, that they do require animal testing in China, but Hong Kong is not a part of that, and neither is online shopping. So it's only applicable to products sold in China. Like, so we don't have to worry about that one. We're not even in that realm, you know? And then I'm not positive about this, but I think that the UK has an animal testing ban. So I would imagine that kind of covers us too. But anyway, I would have to look more into that one. I know for sure about the China. I got to look more into the UK thing. So anyway, that was all the animal testing thing, which I feel like is probably going to circulate a little bit more because of the recent events. But I'm confident that it's good. So what was that?
My thing like totally like shut off. I had to go back into Facebook and open it again.
Oh man. Okay. So I think that was really about it. Do you guys have anything else you want to chat about, or any questions or concerns or anything?
I'm excited for all the things.
I'm excited too. We've got some really, really good stuff coming. So Jesse said that they have 103 different products that they are working on right now.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not colors, actual products.
I'm freaking out.
How many products do we have now? That's like got to be more than double.
Right. So we're not going to be continuing to he talked about this. He said that we're going to be starting a cycle of sunsetting products. So we have too many right now. I don't know how many we have, but we have too many right now. And he said that we will be starting to, you know, as we change like our product launches, they're not going to be the way they've been. As you guys heard, they're going to start sunsetting products, meaning that they will say, okay, I don't know. He didn't give us an example, but you know, this product is not going to this is the last month it'll be available, you know, March 30th, whatever. Are there 30 days? Anyway, that'll be the last day it's going out, you know, it won't be available anymore. He said that that will obviously cause a spike in sales for that product, but then they will be able to bring in those products like we've talked about, where we have more frequent launches that are more powerful. So we can start expecting that to come, where we're getting rid of products. So, and then we may even bring back, like they mentioned, you know, that leaves like room to be able to bring back products like for limited time, you know, bring back your favorite whatever, or, you know, so that could be exciting too. So yeah, but these 103 products, that doesn't mean they're all coming to fruition. It just means that those are all products that they're in the production cycle. So like as far as research, idea, you know,
That could be over the next how many years?
Oh yeah, and he said, yeah, he definitely said that not even nearly all of those will probably work out just based on statistics. But I still thought that was super exciting. Like,
Heck
man,
yeah.
we're busy.
I've had a lot of questions from my team about staffing at corporate and who's going and who's staying. What are they doing with Jesse?
With Jesse?
Yes.
Oh, he's staying.
He made some comment on the reveal. Like, she was like, I love listening to your voice, or I love listening to you describe these. And he goes, well, good, you need to keep me. And so a lot of my girls were like, is he going away? Like, do you know him? Like, why are we concerned?
I love it.
I know he's cute, but
You know what? I wonder if he was kind of joking because they have done some shifting within their staffing. Like Joey Toscano is no longer going to be doing the what is his chief experience officer. He's no longer going to be doing that. He is moving to like an innovation team, where they're basically going to be working on coming up with new ideas to keep us ahead of the trends with technology and parties and things like that. So maybe he was, you know, kind of joking, like, because Melanie works very closely with Jesse for product development. So maybe he was kind of joking, like, well, you better keep me around in products then. So, yeah. Yeah, I would tell them not to worry.
I like what Haley says, like, corporate decisions are not your business. Like,
yeah, they don't really affect us. So,
Yeah.
except
for Derek and Melanie, I guess. And Tori. I love Tori.
I love Tori.
oh,
I can't wait to meet them.
with the $600 million, is the Unique Foundation fully funded?
So Shalane said they will never have to worry about money forever. She said beyond our lifetime. But so then people said, okay, so is there going to be a, you know, are you going to stop trying to get public funding so much or keep getting the roll-up donations? And she said, absolutely not. It costs, oh my gosh, I have this written down, a lot of money. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. No, it's not. Right there. I don't know. It costs like a lot of money each year to run the Unique Foundation, and they get $40,000 a month from the roll-ups. Isn't that cool? And I love that, like 8 cents here and there can add up to $40,000 a month. That just blows my mind. But anyway, she said that by law they have to get 1/3 of their funding from public donations. So no matter what, like Cody won't count as public donations. Derek and Melanie and Shalane, like their contributions don't count as public donations. So it has to be from like us and our customers and the world, you know? So anyway, it's in a position where the foundation absolutely does not have to worry, but they will obviously always have to try to get that public funding. So to keep that 1/3 mark. But yeah, she talked about like being able to work on, oh my gosh, let me just find this paper. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, I knew I had it. So exciting. She said that it takes $4 million a year to run the Unique Foundation. They spend about $2,800 per participant. They are required by law to get a third from public donations, and they just broke ground on the new location, so they'll be able to, eventually stop paying for that vacation mansion. And they are talking about, they will be opening a retreat in the future. So she said no dates, but in the future for men who are survivors. And she said that'll
Awesome.
a long time, because they have to convert everything to men. But yeah, so it's gonna, and other languages, of course, they're expanding. The next one is going to be in Spanish, and that's coming sooner than later. So it's really exciting. So, yeah. Okay. Did that answer that question? Okay. All right. Any other questions? No?
I've got ADD, guys. I'm sorry.
I couldn't see you. What were you doing?
Tweezing my liquid foundation brush. All the ones that were too long. I was pulling them out. I'm sorry.
I can't see you.
That's a new one.
Tweezers and the liquid foundation brush were both in front of me. I didn't really notice I was doing it until I heard giggling.
I was like, why are they laughing?
I didn't even know if my brush needed to be tweezed.
Right?
I'm like, oh, I haven't been taking care of this thing. I need to take better care of you, foundation brush. You should be tweezed like mine.
This is a new thing.
Just don't over tweeze it, Tess.
I have another one.
You have 2 foundation brushes?
3.
Wow.
Oh dear. That's great.
These ones aren't as bad. They don't need it.
What?
It was just the one.
So many.
How often do you
Because
tweeze them?
I was doing makeup for a what was it? Fashion show. So I was doing multiple people, so then I can wash one and let it dry while I was working on somebody else with the clean one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So now I actually have 2 more elsewhere, so I have 5.
Awesome. Okay. You guys watch your mascara wand. It's amazing.
I did it on a live.
Really?
Yeah.
Washing it?
Yes.
It's
I did that with the old formula. Why do we have to do that?
You don't have to do it. I read an article. So my friend told me about it. So I read an article and started researching it. It's recommended for mascara in general to wash your wand like regularly, once a week or once every 10 days or something.
What? With warm or cold water, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
Warm.
but warm got it off better.
And I used a little bit of soap too.
I didn't, but I mean, whatever.
If you think about it, that wand getting all your lash grit and just
Where is the article, DeBron?
I don't know. I'll have to find it again. But
I need this.
okay, I'll send it to you. I'll find it and send it to you. But today, so the point of it, I guess, is that like any of the bristle, if your wand has bristles on it, it should be washed, because the mascara, even though it's always going back in the tube, the little bits at the base of the wand, like we're talking tiny bits at the bottom of those bristles, where you can't see, are drying. And
Right
so
here.
you're getting a slow buildup where it's going to start flaking off onto your lashes. And so anyway, my friend did a video washing it to show that, and you could see the tiny little flecks of it, I mean tiny, but eventually, that builds up. And so anyway,
it was like a brand new mascara.
it is. And that's, I mean, like, this is something I did it in my VIP group and on my wall, but I made sure I said like, hey, I just learned this is regular, just like washing your makeup brushes. It's not just for our mascara. It's for any mascara you're using. You should do this to make it just better.
Mm-hmm. I have to say, using a base coat with another mascara, like, changes everything.
Really? I haven't done it with
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I haven't yet either.
Like, really long. really long with one coat.
Have you used just the base coat of the gel instead of another mascara? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I have slippery lashes. Like
Oh,
the gel is not sticking.
oh I
So
see.
I put the base mascara on, let that dry, and then go. And then it's like, even just our gel makes them crazy, crazy long.
I'm
And
gonna have to try that. I haven't tried that. I will try that.
I just got like a cheap $5 CoverGirl at Target, like cheap.
Yeah,
And
try it.
yeah, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing mascara, but it makes a huge difference.
Okay, I'll try it.
Like I can't wear my glasses when I've done that.
Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
$5 well spent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to give it a try. Good idea. You guys, you're gonna love the Luminators, whatever they're called. Oh, they're so good.
I'm excited.
They're so good.
Okay, what do you like the best? Which style?
Well, now I like them all. I really did. I really was. I was so excited for this stick because I used to use Benefits highlighting stick like religiously, and so I was through the roof for that stick. And so I think this stick will always be my go-to. But I've been mixing the cream with my foundation, the tiniest bit, and it's so nice. Like
Your all over foundation?
everywhere, just a tiny bit, and it's gorgeous. Yes. I did a live today showing like my favorite ways to use all of them. So go watch it. But I did that. And then I like this stick like right here and on your eyes, like as like a no makeup look. Yes, let me tell you. And then the powders are much lighter. Like I think that the glow or the highlight or whatever is more subtle. And so I like the highlighter like on your nose and, you know.
I'm excited for that one because I'm a matte look. So I'm excited for the super soft.
Oh yeah.
Has
that one-
anyone used the dark one as contour? The dark powder?
Yes, and it's gorgeous. And I used this stick. I used this stick and the powder both for contour on different days, and they're both gorgeous. I haven't used the cream because it's.
And then how do you blend the stick?
I literally just like pushed it like that. Like on the, you know, because I put it on and just right around the edges, I would go like that. It's so good. So good.
So excited.
It's my favorite.
Monday.
I need it all. Okay,
Yeah.
why did they push out the launch? The presenter launch?
Oh, you mean from the 15th to the 20th or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, they only said production delays, but like all the things were mislabeled. All the not all of them, but the ones that we got at Black Stars Retreat, all the colors were wrong. So
No.
that's why in my video I'm like, hold on, nope, not that one, nope, not, but I can't even look at the label. I just have to open them all from here. So anyway, yeah, the color labels are all wrong. So my guess, and this is totally a guess, would be they had to, you know, maybe that was wrong for more than just us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That new picture with all the colors and stuff, the color chart, that's the one that landed me in Facebook jail.
A lot of people.
And I changed it.
Me too.
Still got nailed.
Me too. Facebook is freaking out right now.
Mhm.
Facebook needs to get it
It's
done.
not just unique though. I have Scentsy friends and
Yeah.
Lemongrass friends and Posh. They're all.
I feel like this happens every year at this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always
Yes.
the beginning of the year or like Christmas. So I wonder if, and I feel like big things always happen after. Last year they launched live, right? It was like shortly
About
after
that,
they-
yeah.
So somebody said it's the word product.
Oh yeah, I did hear that, but I didn't hear it like from a confirmed, you know.
I heard that it was in lives saying the word product.
That's what I heard too, but I don't know. But you know, there was, who was it? Tanya Matea or something like that. She said that I think it was her. She had a friend, maybe it wasn't her. Anyway, somebody had a friend who worked at Facebook, and so
Oh, yeah.
asked him for insight as to why she'd been in jail a couple of times, you know, back to back. And so he accessed her account from Facebook's side and could not figure out a reason. So I don't really know if there is a reason. I honestly think they randomly choose active members, you know, and freeze them up while they're testing things. I don't know. That's my theory. But I did have a survey, and they asked me how my experience was just in the last week. And I was like, not great. Thank you very much.
Terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know. Facebook needs to relax.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. Okay.
All right, I have to get my 9-year-old to go to bed.
Oh.
I have a 9-year-old.
It's an interesting age, is it not?
It is. But I didn't see her most of today, so
Oh,
I'm not complaining much. She was in her room reading.
Oh, that's
oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. James has anyway, this is not business.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with me, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.